Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a full body Pilates strength workout together where I combine Pilates principles and strength training in order to build long, lean muscles together. In terms of the equipment that we'll be using today, I have got a 7 kg beam, 0.5 kg ankle weights, and a yoga block. I know that the beam is not the most accessible equipment, so an alternative to a beam would be 2 dumbbells of your choice. I do recommend around 2.5 kg dumbbells for this routine. If you're ready to sweat with me, let's get started with our warm-up, all right? Team, knees down on the mat. You're gonna give me a big inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, lower down. And again, inhale. And exhale, lower down. Give me nice shoulder rolls back for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you're gonna open up your elbows to the side into cactus arms. Inhale, bring the elbows forward, round the spine, look at your knees. Exhale, open up, widen through that collarbone. 2 more, inhale. And exhale, open up. 1 more, inhale. And exhale, open it up, hold it here, circle the arms down. Team, meet me in a plank position on your mat. Then we're gonna pike our hips up, look at our toes, and lower down into our plank. Just warming up through the core here. Keep your heels lifted the whole time. You're gonna lift your hips up, lower down into your plank, hold. Let's do some thoracic rotation. You're going to step the left leg up towards the left hand shoots up to the sky, rotate the body down and lift. 2 more, down and up. 1 more, up, hold, circle the left hand down, step the left leg back. Let's do other side, right leg up towards the right hand. You're going to lift your right hand up to the ceiling and rotate down. And lift up and down. 1 more time. Rotate down, back into your plank position here. Bend the knees, come onto all fours. Let's do our cat-cow. Just mobilizing through the spine. You're gonna inhale, arch the back, look forward. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine, look at your knees. 2 more, inhale. And exhale. 1 more time, inhale. Exhale, round that spine, look at the knees. Now drop your hips down and you're going to lengthen your arms forward, come into your child's pose. Let's just take a second here to set our intention for today's class. Just have a little think about your fitness goals for yourself. Maybe we can try and achieve them together today. All right, lifting your chest up. Alrighty team, let's get started. So we're going to start with the yoga block and the beam. The ankle weights we will use a little bit later. So again, remember, if you don't have a beam, you can always use 2 dumbbells for this one, all right? So if you've done workouts with me before, you know that the point of today's class is not to speed through the movements, it's to actually move slowly and with control in order for us to build long, strong, lean muscles together. We're creating that time under tension on the muscles through all the moves today, okay? So we're gonna get started with my right foot on the yoga block and my left leg high heel next to it. I'm going to hold on to my beam with an overhand grip, so it's not under, it's over. And then from here, we're gonna get started with stepping the left leg back into a lunge, bending the elbows and shoulder press. It looks a little bit like this. You're gonna inhale to prepare, exhale, lunge, step the left leg back, bend the elbows, shoulder press. Good, bend the elbows back in and stand up tall. All right, so it's a lunge with that left leg stepping back, shoulder press, lengthen the arms overhead, bend the elbows in and stand up tall. Good, so you see, try to match my tempo here. This is what I mean by moving with a little bit more control. You want to pause in between each move as well. Lunge, shoulder press, bend, and step in. Good, let's do 3 more like this. Lunge, lengthen overhead. So you can see how dumbbells also work For this move, you're gonna overhand grip on the dumbbells instead of the beam. Press overhead, bend in, and reset. One more. Lunge, shoulder press, bend, reset. Now we're gonna add a layer. So you're gonna come down into that lunge, shoulder press, and then you're gonna hold. You're gonna give me a single leg deadlift. You're going to lift that left leg up, balance here on that yoga block, bend the elbow, lower down. Slowly come back up into that shoulder press and reset. Okay, I'm gonna move my yoga block a little bit because I'm hitting the wall on my right. Let's do that again. So lunge, shoulder press, adding this spicy balancing layer with that single leg deadlift, lifting the left leg, keeping the hips squared, dropping that dumbbell down towards the block, back into that lunge, and reset. Good job, team, keep going. Moving so slowly here, not so fast. Thinking about each muscle that you're using for the moves. Not easy balancing on that yoga block, I know. Every time your balance is challenged, it's a lot of core strength. All right, team, we're gonna add one more layer. You're gonna come down into that lunge shoulder press. Single leg deadlift, hold. Now, find your balance. You're gonna row, bend the elbows, and also bend the left knee in. Take it back out, back into that shoulder press lunge, and reset. Whew, that one's spicy. Let's go all together. Shoulder press lunge, single leg deadlift, row, bend the left knee in. So much control needed for this. Take your time through it. Don't speed up. Good. And again, take it down. Single leg deadlift. Core strength. Super challenged here. You want to imagine like you're coughing or sneezing. That's what I mean by core engagement. You want to kind of continue that sensation in your core the whole way through. Two more. Lunge. Single leg deadlift. Row, bend the knee in. Woo, wobbly on that right leg. It's okay if you fall. Just come back in and reset. Okay, your right booty should be screaming by now. Team, let's do one more. Shoulder press, lunge. Lower down into that single leg deadlift. Now I want you to hold this single leg deadlift. You're just gonna row and bend that left knee in and out. In and out. Breathing through this. This one's killer. Give me 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, tapping out that right booty. We're gonna go straight on to the other leg. Okay, this time, left leg is gonna be on the block. So remember, you want that overhand grip on your beam or your dumbbells. Starting in this position, let's lunge, shoulder press, all together. Ooh, I'm gonna move my block a little bit so I'm not banging into the wall. Let's go. Inhale to prepare, exhale, lift up, and bring it in. Good. Up, and bring it in. Nice, team. Shoulder press, lunge, bend the elbow in, reset. Breathing through it, moving with control. Try to match my tempo. I know that we instinctively want to move fast so we can finish the workout fast, but try to resist that temptation, thinking about each muscle that you're using here. And reset. All right. right, 2 more. Shoulder press, lunge. Coming in, reset. 1 more. Shoulder press, lunge. And reset. Are you ready to add on? Balance challenge. You take it down into that lunge, shoulder press, hold. This time you lift that right leg, bend the elbows into the body, lower that beam or dumbbells down towards the yoga block. Back into that lunge. And stand up tall, reset. Bend, shoulder press, lunge. Single leg deadlift. All your weight is in that left leg, balancing on that block. Take your time with this one. And reset. Bend, lunge. So where are we feeling it here? We are feeling it a lot in that left side glute, hamstring, quads. So appreciating for a moment here the muscles that you're using through each move. 1 more like this, and then we're gonna add on, yeah? Whew. Balance, take it down. Lunge, and reset. All right, we're gonna add on those rows and the bending of the right knee this time. So you start off the same way. Hold, single leg deadlift. Finding control here. All right, pause for a second. You're gonna row the elbows in, bend the right knee. Lengthen the right leg out, straighten the arms. Back into that lunge. And standing up tall. Whew. This one is tough, but I love it. It feels so good after the workout. Muscles so challenged here. In and out and lunge. All right, team, let's do 2 more full ones here. Lunge, shoulder press, and take it down. Row, bend the right knee, extend out. Woo. Back into that lunge, shoulder press. Instructors sometimes fall too. All right, let's do 1 more. Step it back into that lunge, shoulder press. Now you meet me in that single leg deadlift. You hold just the rows and the bending of that right knee and extend. In and out, and in and out. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, everybody. Catch your breath. We have 1 more set here, standing up, okay? 1 more set standing up, and then we're going to repeat the whole series. Second round, we add a little more of a challenge. Okay, 3rd set standing up here. We're going to get started with your right leg on the yoga block in a sumo squat stance. So I need your feet to be wider than hips distance, not like this. Open it up wide, targeting your glutes, side glutes, and inner thighs, okay? So team, from here, you're gonna give me a sumo squat. I'm going underhand grip for this. So sumo squat, bicep curl, bending your elbows, it looks like this. You're gonna take it down and lift up. Nice and easy to start with, just saying hello to your side glutes, and inner thighs. Maybe try to challenge yourself with each rep, dropping that booty down a little bit lower. Breathe. Nice. All right, 1 more rep here, and then we're gonna add on. Warning, it's gonna be another balance challenge. Okay, bicep curl, sumo squat hold. This time, you're going to lift off that left leg and extend your arms up. Hold. Back into that sumo squat. Reset. Nice. Bend. Lift. Balancing on that right leg. Lower down. Reset. Nice, team. And up. lower down, reset. One more. Bicep curl, sumo squat, lift up. Can you try to hold it here? Left leg, tap down, lift up, tap down, lift up. Working on those left obliques, left side glutes. Keep going for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up. You pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Catch your breath. Other side, team. Gotta do both legs. Okay, catch your breath. Left leg on the block, right leg, wide step. We're starting in that sumo squat with that underhand grip on the beam or the dumbbells. Let's get straight into it. You're going to bicep curl sumo squat and stand up tall. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. And exhale, push up through the heels. Nice. So even though you're feeling tired and you feel like you want to quit, use your breath to help you. It really does help. So that's where the Pilates element comes in. One more and then we add on. Okay, everybody? All right, you're gonna bicep curl, hold your sumo squat. This time, lift the right leg up and shoulder press. Back into that sumo and release. Good. If you fall, just get back into it. There is no shame. Okay, so if you fall, just come back into it. You need to be able to fall and not be afraid of that sometimes in order to get better. Whew. Bicep curl sumo squat. Lift up, balance, and come back down and reset. Nice work, team. Give me 2 more, okay? And down. 1 more. Lift up. You're going to hold, right leg tap down, lift up, balancing that left leg on that block. Good. Working on your obliques on the right here for 4, 3, 2, on 1. Hold it up, 8 pulses, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last little sequence in this 3rd set. You're going to place that yoga block in the center of your mat. Your heels are going to go down on the sides of the block, so heels lifted, toes down on the mat, toes apart. Good. Overhand grip on the beam or the dumbbells. You're going to give me a squat row, bending the elbows out to the side. You're going to lift that beam overhead, 2 pulses, 2, 1, bend back in, reset. Good. Row. Squat, lift overhead, hold, 2 pulses, 2, 1, bend, reset. Nice. Row. Beam goes overhead, 2 pulses, 2, 1, bend, reset. Nice, you got it. 2 more like this. Oh, row. Shoulder press, 2 pulses, 2, 1, and reset. 1 more. Row. 2 pulses, 2, 1, and reset. All right, now you're just gonna squat and row. So take it in and out. Bend the elbows out to the side, using your shoulders and upper back muscles here. Keep going for 3, 2, on 1, hold your squat. Arms go overhead, just give me pulses, up and down, feeling this in your inner thighs and glutes. Keep pulsing here for me. Knees go out to the diagonal. Pulse here for 4, for 3, for 2. On 1, bend the knees, hold it here. Can you drop your hips lower? Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch your breath, team. Take a sip of water if you need. Whew, that was spicy. A lot of balancing challenges, and if you've followed me for a while, you know that I love to challenge our balance. That is what will help also strengthen through the core, moving with control through all the movements. Whew, I'm out of breath, but I'm also feeling pumped. So let's dive straight into second round. So second round is going to be the same thing, okay? So we're getting started with that beam and that yoga block. But this time, if you want to build muscle with me, when we repeat the same movements on your muscles, the second time, the third time we repeat it, we're going to have to add a little bit of a challenge. So what I'm going to do the second round is add ankle weights to my ankles in order to further challenge my muscles. These are 0.5 kg. They are not too heavy, but when you move with control, you will feel the difference, okay? Maybe the second round, we can also try to go a little bit slower, a little bit more controlled. Ooh, it's gonna get spicy, team. Okay, let's get started with yoga block under the right leg. Overhand grip on the beam, left leg, high heel next to it. We're starting with bending the elbow, shoulder press, lunge, okay? So inhale to prepare. Exhale, bend the elbows, lunge the left leg back, shoulder press, and step in, reset. We're doing 8 of these. This is the second time you're doing these moves. So move with a little bit more intention. Feeling the difference here with those ankle weights on. Good. Step back. Shoulder press. Nice. Step back. Shoulder press. Reset. 2 more. Lunge. Up and in. All right, let's do 1 more. Lunge. This time you hold that shoulder press up. Are you ready for your single leg deadlifts? You're gonna bend the elbow, drop the chest down, lift the left leg up. Beam goes down towards that block. Back into that lunge, shoulder press. Reset. Whew. Again. Lunge, shoulder press. Balancing on that right leg. Dropping that beam down. Back into that lunge. And reset. Nice, everybody. Keep going. Exhale. You want to exhale at the exertion of power. As you lift that left leg up, you exhale. Bring it back in. Inhale. Exhale, shoulder press. And reset. Nice. Keep going. 1 more full rep here. And then we add on another layer. All right, are you ready? You're gonna add another layer with those rows and a bending of the left knee. So you take it back into that shoulder press lunge, single leg deadlift. Hold, this time row, bend the left knee in, lengthen out, back into that lunge, and reset. Good. With each rep here, you have the opportunity to make it a little bit more difficult for yourself, whether that's increasing the range of motion, going a little bit slower. Dropping that chest down a little bit lower. All right, team, ready for the burner? We're gonna stay in that single leg deadlift, okay? Meet me there in 3, 2, 1. Meet me here. Bend your knee, roll the arms in and out and in and out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, so spicy. So spicy on the right side. We are going to do the left side straight away. Okay, yoga block under the left leg, right leg next to it. Holding on to your beam, overhand grip. Let's get straight into it, team. You're going to bend the elbows and drop it down into that lunge, shoulder press. Nice and easy to start with here. It's almost kind of meditative as well, these movements, when you move with control. It's like you really got to focus on each muscle that you're working. Also, trying to focus on your stability and your balance it's very meditative. It's like you can't really think of anything else because otherwise you fall. 2 more. For me, working out it really is meditative, you know? Keeps your mind off other things bothering you, just focusing on yourself. All right, team, let's add that single leg deadlift, lunge, shoulder press, bend the elbows, lift the right leg, drop the chest down. How low can you drop your chest down here? Breathe. And again, if you fall, that's fine. Just jump back straight into it. Not a big deal. A lot of people ask me, because I teach this types of moves a lot in my classes at Lean Wellness Center in KL. And people are always asking me like, wow, you make it look so easy to balance. But it took years of practice. I was a barre instructor before. That's how I started off in fitness. And I used to fall a lot balancing on one leg, but the more you practice, the better you get at it. Okay, everybody, let's add that row and the bending of the knee. Lower down. Hold. You're going to add the row, bend the right knee, lengthen out, back into that lunge, shoulder press, and reset. Whew. And step back. And I haven't always been in fitness too. I was a business consultant before and got burnt out basically. And then realized that fitness was my passion, and I just love motivating people and encouraging people to move their bodies. So a little bit about me, in case y'all don't already know. Anyone can do this. I started off as a newbie as well one day and just built up my strength over time. Okay, everybody, take it down. Now you're just gonna give me those rows, bend the right knee in and out and in and out for 5. Maybe drop that chest lower. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Catch your breath. Okay, one more set, y'all. One more set. Sumo squat, bicep curl, underhand grip on your dumbbells or your beam. Let's get into it. Okay, underhand grip, lengthen the arms. Make sure your feet are nice and wide. Let's go. You're just gonna start off with that sumo squat bicep curl and up. Drop your chest down in order for you to feel more of your glutes here, okay? So the further down you drop your chest, the more glute activation. Another way for you to really feel your glutes is to press off your heels. So you can see that I like to slightly lift my toes so that I'm ensuring that I'm pressing off the heels, because your heels are the gateway to your glutes. One more here, and then we add on. You hold your bicep curl sumo squat. You're going to press off that right leg, lengthen the arms overhead, balance, back down into that sumo, and reset. Good. Woo. See? I fall too. It's okay. You just get back into it. Don't let falling or mistakes discourage you. You need to be able to make mistakes to learn and get better. 2 more. Bicep. Up. Sumo. And reset. 1 more. Now can everybody hold it up? Left leg tap down and up, down and up. Left oblique, left side glute. Feeling this for 4, for 3, 2, on 1, hold it up. You give me pulses here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Other side. Left leg on the yoga block. Underhand grip on the beam. Let's get straight into it. We're almost there. Bicep curl sumo squat. And lift up. Remember the cues to further activate that glute here is to drop your chest and press off your heels when you straighten your legs. Good. Take it down, down, down. Hold and slowly up, up, up. Nice. 2 more. One more, and then we add on bicep curl, sumo squat, balancing on the left, lift that right leg high, shoulder press, come back down, reset. Even with 2 dumbbells here, it's tough. So dumbbells or beam or whatever you have at home, when you're moving with control, it is not easy. Take it down. Whew. 2 more. And down. All right, 1 more, everybody. Lengthen overhead, hold right leg, tap it down, and up, and down, and up for 4, 3, 2, on 1, hold it up. You give me tiny pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Good job. Last little series here, everybody. Yoga block, center of your mats, heels on top. From here, overhand grip. We have our squat rows. Prepare yourselves, get ready. Inhale to prepare, exhale, row, squat. And lift up. Good. Take it down, row, squat. And lift up. Nice. Next up, we add on. Take it down. Shoulder press, 2 pulses, 2, 1. Bend in, reset. Up, row, squat. Shoulder press, 2 pulses, 2, 1, in, reset. 3 more. Row. 2 pulses, 2, 1. 2 more. Row the elbows out to the side using your shoulders and your upper back muscles. 1 more. Row. 2 pulses, 2, 1. All right, everybody. Now you're just gonna squat and row. In and out. In and out. Good, give me 4, 3, on 2, hold it low, shoulder press, lengthen the arms overhead. You just pulse for me, up and down, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, team, that was amazing. If you are still here and staying with me, that was killer. So kudos to you for sticking with me all the way through. We're just gonna finish everything off today with our core series. Okay, I promise it won't be long. We're so close to the end. Stick with me just for a little bit longer. For this, we are going to be using our yoga block and our beam. If you're like, Alicia, I'm done with you. No more heavy weights for me. That's fine. Don't use the beam, don't use the dumbbells, just use your body weight. That's totally fine as well. Do whatever works for you, but just remember, don't speed it up. Go a little bit with more control. Right, I'm going to squeeze this yoga block in between my inner thighs. And I'm grabbing onto the beam with both hands, lying all the way down. Lengthen your arms overhead, tippy toes on both feet. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, you're going to lift your legs up into tabletop. Knees go over the hips and lower down. Inhale. Exhale, lift up and lower down. Good. Knee in line with the hips and then lower it down. Give me 4, 3. Really squeeze your inner thighs here. Squeeze that yoga block with your inner thighs to activate through the lower body as well. 2. On 1, lift up to tabletop hold. You're going to lengthen the legs out 45 degrees. Bend in, reset. Tabletop, lengthen, bend, reset. Nice. Tabletop, lengthen, bend, reset. 2 more. Lengthen, bend, reset. 1 more. Tabletop, lengthen, bend, reset. Now hold your legs up into tabletop. Make sure you're imprinting your spine. So lower back is pressed onto the mat. You're gonna lengthen the legs and lengthen the arms overhead. Now you're gonna crunch. So lift your head, shoulder blades off, pull the beam all the way up towards your ankle weights and lower everything down. Crunch. Flex the spine, lift your head, shoulder blades off the mat and lower down. Too heavy? Get rid of that beam. Right, so you can do this without a beam as well. Keep going though, team. Crunch. So when you crunch, you really gotta flex the spine, lift those shoulder blades and head off the mat. And you wanna make sure that you have that nice long neck still. So imagine you have an apple in between your chin and your chest. This is spicy with the beam. Give me 4, 3, squeezing that yoga block with your inner thighs still. 2, if you start to feel lower back, let go of your weight. 1, hold it up. You're gonna pulse the beam up to the ceiling. Yes, keep going here. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, hold it up here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Catch your breath. Oh my God. That is it, everybody. Oh my God, feeling your full body shake here today. Arms, legs, core. Thank you so much for spending time with me and moving your bodies with me today. I'm just going to tie my hair up back into my bun and we can cool down together, okay? So really important to stretch everything out. So let's stretch everything out. Meet me in a plank position. So palms down on the mat, right under the shoulders, legs lengthen out into a plank. From here, inhale, you bend your elbows, drop your chest down. Exhale, come up into your cobra. Turn your body to the right, over to the left, back to center. Tuck your right toes, tuck your left toes, come down into your downward facing dog. Alternate bending your knees here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your right leg up to the ceiling. Step it into your lunge on the right, drop the left knee, hip flexor stretch on the left. Every time you exhale, you might want to sink that hip down for an even deeper stretch. Lengthen your right leg long, hamstring stretch, drop your chest down, hold. Shoot your hips forward, bend your right knee into your pigeon pose in front of you. Inhale, chest up, and exhale, lower the chest down. Other side, palms down on the mat, back into your downward facing dog. This time, lift your left leg up to the ceiling and step it into your lunge on the left. Drop the right knee down, hip flexor stretch on the right here. Straightening that left leg, dropping the chest down, hamstring stretch on the left. Hips forward and bend your left knee into a pigeon pose. Inhale, chest up, and exhale, lower the chest down. Stretching out the left side glute. Lift the chest up. Bend your knees in front of you on your mats. Right hand down, left hand over, oblique stretch on the left. And other side. And back to center. All right, everyone, give me a big inhale. Reach your arms up. Exhale, lower it down. One more time, inhale, arms up, palms together at the top, and exhale, lower down across your chest, and let everything go. Good job, everybody. Thank you so much for working out with me today, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was full body, and muscles are shaking, and we worked on, increasing your time under tension in your muscles and progressive overloading your muscles, which is really what you need to build strong muscles. So if you enjoyed this workout, please give it a like, and also write down in the comments what else you'd like me to do next. So either it's a body part or a specific type of workout, just let me know. I'm really open to suggestions, and yeah, hope to see you all again in my next one.